Traders, welcome back to a new video. We finally made it, guys. Finally passed phase 2 of the 50k trading account. Hey man, this feels so surreal because I've set this goal for myself of being a funded trader, and hey man, it's currently 12 p.m. well 12 a.m. right now, midnight, as I am recording. Right over here, you guys can see literally over here the time, man. And I have some exciting news for you guys, man. I don't know if you guys remember the past 2 videos. I have been telling you that I do have a 50k funded challenge account that I am working on, and yeah guys, finally I was able to pass the challenge today, right? So really excited, man. This feels so surreal. But yeah man, before we get into the video and I basically break down how I was able to pass this account and basically break down the trades that I took, I just want to give a quick disclaimer before we get into the video. I'd like to mention that I am not a financial advisor. I'm simply giving my opinion on the market, my experience, and just sharing what I know with you guys. If you guys do want the rest of the disclaimer, make sure that you click on the description below and read the disclaimer. But other than that, traders, welcome back to a brand new video. So I'm going to be going onto my laptop, sharing with you the account and basically showing you the trades that I did execute to basically reach this point. After that, I am going to show you the 100k account that I do have with Neomaaa. I passed phase 1. So it's been a beautiful week, man. I'm super grateful. I've just been logged in, putting my head down, and basically just trusting the process. So we passed phase 1 of Neomaaa funds, which is the prop firm I am trading with on the 100k account. But let me hop onto my screens right now. And yeah, man, let's look at these trades that I did take, right, to pass. So obviously phase 1, of the 50k account, I think I wanted to keep the journey private, but past phase 1, took trades. The journey did take like over a month to complete this. And yeah guys, so this is the dashboard. Let me refresh it so that you guys can see. But hey man, you guys can see phase 2 of this account. It's a $50,000 account. You can see phase 2. I only traded for 7 days to pass phase 2, and profit target on phase 2 was basically 4% that they wanted. So you guys can see 2,000. Actually, it's 5%. Sorry about that. And you guys can see it's 2,500, and I basically made 2,532 dollars. So traders, this is the account. Let's go to the 100k account, right? So the 100k account with Neomaaa funds, right? Let me show you. Come over here. So if you guys do see, I did have the very first 100k of account that I did obviously fail. This is an account that I didn't show you, but I was just trying to be low-key, and I tried trading it for the first time, and I didn't share that journey with you, but I failed, guys. Funded trading does come with its challenges, and yeah man, I'm gonna be super transparent with you guys. Failed the very first 100k account, took the L. That's normal as a trader. And then I started this second account, so phase 1, I ended up passing it, and you guys can see phase 1 is passed, status passed. And then this is the current account, so got the phase 2 account recently, and I will pop up the screenshot of me passing the email that I did get, but you guys can see it's on the dashboard, right? So yeah man, pretty excited. So I am affiliated with the Neomaaa funds, just to let you guys know. If you guys do want to trade with Neomaaa funds, I've been finding they are trading super smooth. I only need to reach 6%, which is a really dope thing. It's super cool that I don't need to target 10% or 8% for me to pass. So yeah guys, I will be sharing this account obviously in the next videos, But let's focus on the trades that helped us pass, right? So let's go to gold and let's say H1. So traders, a lot of you do ask in videos, Lebza, please break down, right? So my goal over here is not just to show you that, you know, I can pass or I can make profit, but I want you guys to also get the skill, because, you know, a lot of, I don't even want to talk about other traders in the industry or a lot of people, you know, I don't want to just show you profits. I also want to equip you guys with the skill set so that you guys can actually pass your challenges and be profitable. So traders, if you do look at gold, right, if you do look at gold on the 4-hour time, I'm actually going to start on the 1-hour time frame, right? This is the trade that I did take, you know. So with this trade, I think I was about to pass the challenge with just this trade, but obviously I left prematurely. You know, I think I was supposed to target this area, but I ended up leaving early and we were close to passing. But this is the final trade that helped us pass this challenge, right? So just to give a quick breakdown on how I saw these buys in the market. All right, guys, sorry about that. So traders, let me remove everything on the charts. So traders, so in this situation, right, the market had just opened and I think it was after midnight, right? Gold tends to move during the Asian session. That's what I noticed. So yeah, lately, you know, it's been moving during the Asian session. So traders, the market opened and it created a gap, right? So how I then identified this trade, I basically knew that we are in an overall downtrend, but because of this gap, I just knew that the market needs to fill this gap. So there are certain instances in the market where the market fills certain gaps depending on how big the gap is, you know. And this is basically what I've studied, something I've noticed myself, and this is just an opinion I have on the market, right? So everyone has their own opinion on gaps, and I don't trade gaps necessarily, but I know that there are certain gaps that form in the market that need to be filled. So one thing that I did then, I started on the 1-hour time frame, and then I saw that the market has basically touched this level right over here. So if you do see, this level it is a level of high confidence. If you guys do see, we do have multiple touches on this particular level, right? You guys can see that the market just keeps rejecting and reacting off of this level. So after the market created and closed this candlestick right over here, I just knew that this candlestick basically represents some sort of reversal, and just looking at this gap, I knew that we need to fill this gap. So I went to the 15-minute time frame. You guys know that I usually skip the 30-minute time frame, and basically that's just something I do. You know, it is important to check different time frames depending on how you trade. But I went to the 15-minute time frame and I saw this support level. So I was a bit patient and I just let the market form structure, right? So I didn't base these buys. I based these buys based on how structure was formed, right? So I didn't just wait for the market to come to this level and then, you know, do some guesswork and then think that it's gonna go up because it touched support. You know, it's super important to wait for structure to form. So with experience and over time, the more you trade, you will gain experience and you will have that edge to see how the market moves. So I went to the 5-minute time frame and I just saw this pattern form, right? So if you do look at the 15-minute time frame, you guys will notice that we do have these candlesticks kind of showing that the market is going to start reversing. But I went to the 5-minute time frame and I saw this inverse shoulder head shoulder. I'm just going to keep this setup simple, right? Shoulder head shoulder, and I saw a break of structure, right? So I'm going to keep saying this, the 14-day free program the people who are in the 14-day free program know how we trade. So we found a break of structure right over here, and man, you guys can see we have the shoulder, head, shoulder, took buys, and guys, it was as simple as that. Yeah, man, this was like 2 a.m. in the morning. To be honest, I saw the market. I didn't want to like overstretch the trade. You know, I just took profit over here. And to be honest, if I literally held to this level over here, I would have passed. But I was happy with the profit because I was, it was pretty late at night and I wanted to sleep. So the next trade was simple. Woke up in the morning and I saw that, hey man, the market is in an overall downtrend, right? So just went to the 1 hour chart, saw the downtrend, so that the market is going down and pulling back and has filled the gap, right? Went to the 15-minute time frame and I saw this continuation pattern form, right? Guys, sometimes trading is super simple, you know. I'm not saying it's easy, but as you develop the skill, it becomes more simple and you get to see, right? You get to see how the market moves. So it's important to put your 10,000 hours. So I basically saw this continuation pattern form, and you guys know we trade impulse, correction, and impulse. 3 phases in the market. I keep saying this. So you guys can see this impulsive move, this correction, and I even have a screen recording of this trade that helped us pass, and I will put it on the screen. And if I do dive down to the 1 minute time frame, just to show you, this was the sell, man. Really nice trades. You know, the way we trade is super simple. And yeah, man, we were aiming for this low over here, but the market basically smashed take profit and we passed the challenge. So, you know, without wasting any more time, these are the 2 trades that helped us pass this account. Obviously, I did take more trades before that, but these were the trades that really helped us pass the account. So, you know, one thing that I have learned before I wrap up this video is that funded trading does come with its challenges, you know, and that's just trading in general. But I think overall for me, I'm just finding the journey really beautiful, and I think it's a really good thing to consider if you do want to be more disciplined with your trading, because I feel like it keeps you accountable because of the rules that these prop firms set, right? This is something that I'm learning as I am continuing with this journey, is that it keeps you more disciplined, it keeps you focused. You know, if you do take a loss, it makes sure, like, it keeps you accountable in the sense that, you know, you don't over risk and lose more than 3%, right? And I did make this example with the first video that I dropped, that if you're funding your own personal capital and, you know, you have 2,000 Rand, for example, and you take losses, you know, no one's going to keep you accountable that, hey, dude, you lost more than 10%, you know, you can't breach, you know. So these are just some of the benefits of being funded by traders. I'm really excited to be sharing this journey. You know, if you guys do want to start your trading journey with Neomaaa, which is the prop firm I am trading with and I am affiliated with, you guys can simply use my link below, and you know, you guys will get discounts on your first purchase of your accounts. But traders, have a profitable trading week. I'm really happy, and I think it's super surreal because today I told one of my close friends, I was with one of my close friends, and I told him that, yo bro, I think I just casually said to him, I was like, yo bro, did you know that today I passed the 50K account? And he was going crazy for me. He was like, bro, do you know how crazy that is, you know? And I think in the moment it didn't even hit that I have passed. And I think, man, sometimes when you set your goals, you hit these goals, and it's important to sit back, reflect, and see the goals that you have achieved. And yeah, guys, it is a journey. Gonna share this with you, gonna be transparent with you, and I'm sharing this journey with you because I'm here to inspire and show you that it is possible, right? And mainly I'm just keeping this as a journal for myself so that in the future I see where I've come from. So yeah, man, the goal here is just to basically block out the noise, because I think with the trading industry nowadays, a lot of people post everything and they basically want to impress out the world, and just basically show everyone that they have money, they're rich. And we are going to get to that level, man, where we get the payouts. And hey, man, you guys will see the journey every step of the way, as long as you know what you're trading for. So before I end the video, I want you guys to think, what is your why? It's important to tell yourself why you are trading, right? When you fund your account, when you place your trades, you need to think, why are you doing this? Are you doing this for your family? Maybe you want to buy your mom a gift. Maybe you want to go to school, pay your school fees. At the end of the day, we want freedom, right? Financial freedom. But before I have too much, man, I'm excited. I'm going to go to bed and sleep. Have a good trading week, traders. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.